Okay, after you open up Excel, you're going to open up a blank notebook. I have already imported a sample table that a group did for the Flip Bottle Challenge, and I'm going to convert all of these numbers into a graph. The first thing you need to know is that you'll be using only columns A and B. Column A always refers to the independent variable, or what's on the x-axis. Column B always refers to the y variable, or what is on, or the dependent variable, which is on the y-axis. So don't forget that A is x, B is y. I've gone ahead right now, and since we have already decided that volume goes on the x-axis, I've written out three different volumes here: quarter full, half full, and 3/4 full. It's really important that you don't write these as numbers right now because Excel will interpret it differently. Don't write 1/4 or 0.25. Just write it out in words: quarter full, half full, and 3/4 full. So that is our volume. For B, remember, that's our responding variable. So that's our percentage of success, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our percentage numbers that are down here and we're going to match them and place them in the table over here. So a quarter full from this table had a 2% success rate. So we're just going to write 2. You're not going to write percent because the computer can't read the percent. Then you're going to go to bottle half full of water over here, and that's 30%. So next to half full, you're going to write 30. And then next to 3/4 full, the success rate was 20%. So now you're going to write 20. Okay? So that's the hard part. Now what you're going to do is you're going to highlight. Go ahead and click on these 6 boxes and highlight them all. You're now going to turn this into a graph. It's very simple. You go up to Insert. Click on Insert at the top. And you have all kinds of different graphs that you could make up here. It gives you recommended charts, bar graphs, line graphs, and so on, pie charts, and we're going to make a bar graph. So we'll go ahead and click on this one. And you can click on anything that you want here. I'm just going to click on the clustered column one. When I do that, this pops up right here. And look, it's this beautiful chart, or this beautiful graph. The problem is that I'm missing some very important pieces. I'm missing the chart title, I'm missing the axes labels. So that's what I'm going to add right now. In order to do that, you're going to go back up to the top and click on where it says Add Chart Element. I'm going to first label my axes. So go down to where it says Axis Titles. We're going to do the primary horizontal axis first, which is the x-axis. So go ahead and click on that. When you click on that, you have a little text box that pops up on the bottom. And we already know that this means that we're going to label this axis volume of water in bottle. Okay, and then, oops, and then we're done. We go back up to the same Add Chart Element button. We click on Axis Titles, and now we're going to fill in the primary vertical label. And the vertical label here, this one's a little bit trickier. The vertical label here is the success rate. And we want to be clear that our numbers are in percent. So I'm going to make a little percentage symbol. We'll make this bigger so you can see it. Okay, we're almost done. Now we just need to click on our chart title. So we go back up to Add Chart Element, go down to Chart Title, click on Above Chart, and then you can type in whatever title you chose. So maybe you chose success rate of bottle flips, let's see, by volume of water, at different volumes of water, or with different volumes of water. Oops. There you go. It's a long title, but that'll work. Okay, and now we're done. And it's that easy. So when you're done, just go ahead and do Command-Shift-4, take a screenshot of it, just like this. It'll get dumped out onto your desktop, and then you will import that or just slide that into your lab report.